Hi, welcome to I Unlimited, committed to helping you find your best self and inner peace.
Hey, fellow travelers, I have a message to share. I was inspired to work with this deck today, the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And very quickly, this card literally flew out of the deck to me. Number 32, Door to Spirit. And the message I've gotten, the message that's been coming to me and downloading all morning long, is about our challenges. So, we've talked before, I know you've heard it before from many sources, that when we're experiencing something, an illness, a setback, a challenge of some sort, and we do say, okay, what is there for me to learn from this, right? But what I've been getting lately is on a whole different level. Because at least I, in the past, okay, what can I learn from this problem? But what's coming to me now is, rather than looking at it as a problem, because that's something for us to resist. This shouldn't be, this is a problem, I have to gird for battle and fight and push this away. And that vibe is only going to get us so far. Have you noticed that? Like, you don't really soar through it, right? We'll make it through, but we're a little depleted. We might limp through it, or we do go to another level, but I don't know, there's some residue left maybe. And this is yet again telling me and inviting us, what if we were to look at whatever the challenge is as not just an opportunity, but kind of as a loving, supportive nudge. Like, this isn't in accordance with your true divine vibe. So rather than trying to go to war with us, trying to shove us, push us, harm us, what if it's just trying to get our attention, wake us up, show us our truth, highlight. So instead of resisting it and fighting it, what if we embrace it? What if we get in partnership? So it's a door, an opportunity, a portal back to our spirit, our true nature, our true purpose and divine path. So instead of fighting it, we can embrace it and be like, oh, wow, thank you. Thank you for getting my attention. Thank you for letting me know I'm off track. And get in partnership with the issue to say, what is there for me to learn? Same question, but from a completely different perspective, a different stance, a different vibe. Can you feel that when we talk about it here? So rather than, okay, what do I need to learn to vanquish you, to slay you? It's, what are you here to teach me, and thank you? And it will naturally morph on its own, dissolve away, whatever it is. But it's here as our benefit, as our gift, as our partner. And I've been getting this message in so many days, in many different, maybe they're not even that different, but versions of the conversation. And part of what it is always, about what is there for me to learn, is that includes or involves having to look at what frightens me. And I've had that conversation for years, knowing like having that inner inspiration from the divine to be doing something. And yet I'm not leaping in with both feet, enthusiastically, wholeheartedly. I'm always, trying to figure it out, trying to make sure I understand and know how to do it perfectly before I get started. What a waste of time, by the way, right? But a perfect way to stay stuck. I am perfect at that. But I grow, I learn, but I know there's whole other levels of growth available to me. But to get there, I've got to go into What scares me about going there? What is it I'm afraid of? Afraid of gaining, having, being called upon by the divine to do, to be, but also afraid of what I have to give up, what I have to stop, what I have to walk away from, right? Afraid of how will I look? What will they say? All that stuff. But that's been just coming up and up and up. I mean, relentlessly lately. And then this card comes out. The door to spirit, that these things are an opportunity. And if I want all the divine that is promised to me, that is hinted at, that I'm being told of, I need to go through that door. And sometimes going through that door, how they call like the eye of the needle. It's not meant to be painful, I don't believe, the eye of the needle. It's only because we resist it. I believe the eye of the needle is to scrape off what doesn't belong, what can't go with us to the next dimension, to the next level. And that's also something, that not everybody can go where you're going. You hear that, just because they came this far with you doesn't mean they can go, to the next level or the next step. And we do get kind of messed up about that, don't we? Like, oh gosh, I have to kiss these people goodbye. I have to walk away from them, or the job or whatever. And we get sometimes a little squirrely about that, right? Rather than looking at all the rest. Like that, I don't know about you, but right away, once I kind of get that, oh, but what if, I kind of stop. And I'm being invited to take a peek through and see what else is there. And to see that once I go through that portal, that eye of the needle, and scrape off what doesn't belong, what's holding me back, what's weighing me down, that there is so much beauty and bounty and blessing waiting for me. And what I leave behind does not have to be, what do I want? A death sentence to it. It doesn't have to have a judgment to it. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, that was wrong. I should never have done that. No, that was a step, a stair step on our stairway to get to where we are now. So nothing we leave behind has to be looked at with derision or judgment or condemnation. We can look at it like, thank you very much. And maybe that'll come back around in our life. We don't know at this point. But this next step, you left grammar school and went to junior high school, or middle school as they call it now. You didn't have to leave grammar school with a sense of derision or condemnation, right? Or criticism. It was just time to move on. And yet we are not taught to look at our own life path and our own life journey that way, right? Isn't that true? Or I can't be the only one. That as we leave something, even if it's a relationship, and let's be honest, sometimes it's what needs to happen. Maybe not forever, maybe for a while. But if we are clipping our own wings, weighing ourselves down, holding ourselves back, we need to go ahead and leave that for now and keep walking. And, bless the person, thank the person, and yet, still move on. So anyhow, the card that was at the bottom of the deck, interestingly, was this, number 21, strategy. And boy, telling me the difference. This is what I've been doing for years, trying to figure it out, think it through, know how to do it perfectly, know how to win, strategizing. And this is telling me yet again and inviting me to step through the door to spirit, to restore completely myself to the divine connection and disconnect and lose the human mind and see what magic, what beauty, bounty, and blessings await. And as always, what really helps me to make that transition, to leave the human behind and step into that, is the breath work, and to breathe in slowly, gently, counting as I go to focus on that, and filling my entire body from my hair to my toes with air. And as I keep filling more and more, my whole body, feel every part of me expand outward and crack the shell of human limitation. And exhaling slowly and gently to the same count, letting the pieces of the shell fall away. And inhaling again, counting slowly and gently, filling my entire body again, hair to toes, and feeling like I'm pushing every cell outward until every single cell has room to dance and move freely, and relaxing every muscle as I exhale slowly and gently to the same count. And inhaling that way again, a third time, slowly and gently, filling my whole body. Feel that air moving through all those passageways between every cell that I just created in my body. And as you exhale slowly and gently to the same count, release everything that was stuck, that's now freed up and free to leave you. Do that as many times as you wish. When you're done with that, just practice breathing fully into your chest and belly. And breathe through any urge to shut down and close off again. As you inhale, remain open, feeling that passage through all those spaces you've created. And as you exhale, relax your muscles, release anything not divine. Do this as long as you can. You don't need to have your eyes closed. Do this as many times during the day as it comes into your mind. Practice breathing fully in your chest and belly, opening, being open, and spreading that energy through you as you exhale. This is what helps unstick what has been jammed up in us for however long, and restore us back to that divine connection, that divine flow, and see how it transforms your life. See what doors you're being invited to step through. Until next time, keep shining your light.
I hope this video helped you rise higher and shine brighter. Keep going. Invest just a few minutes here with me each day, and you'll see your happiness, fulfillment, and inner peace grow. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to this channel so others can find their best selves in inner peace too.